What is going on, guys? Welcome to DiceNDerps Emberfall episode number 2. What's going on, guys?
What's up?
It's been 2 weeks. In 2 weeks.
You guys were busy getting poisoned.
We did get poisoned at TwitchCon, yeah. It was rough times. Yep. Yeah, I think that
Twitch.
I think that they said that there was 100,000 people there.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Too many people.
Although all the service felt faster than San Diego, though. Just saying.
What do you mean?
But like just like food service and stuff like that. But these guys,
Yeah.
these guys weren't feeling you from your tweets. You guys weren't really feeling Long Beach because a lot of things closed down at like 6. It's like you wanted to go to a restaurant. They're like, sorry, we're closed. And we're like, it's dinner.
Yeah.
Like, wait, what? Why are
like-
you guys closed?
I don't know what the deal is with it getting everything closing.
Yeah, but it was
I
cool.
guess it's a tourist place for old people, I guess, maybe?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. Did you guys have fun? Because I didn't get to see you guys all that much, which was a
We
bummer.
did have fun.
Yeah.
Well, most of the fun we had was not Twitch related, though, so...
Oh, really?
don't know.
Like it was like drinking
Yeah.
related?
No, just going out and, like, seeing parts of Long Beach that weren't, you know, affiliate, or LA that weren't affiliate, or weren't a part of Twitch.
Oh, okay.
Like, going to Knott's Berry Farm was so much fun. I wish we could have been there a few more days for that.
I know. I texted
Halloween-
these guys, and I'm like, "Hey,
The
what are you
Halloween
guys
thing was-
doing?"
yeah.
And they're like, "We're at Knott's Berry Farm." Or Knox, you said Knox Scary Farm, and I was like,
Yeah, because they were doing the scary thing. with
Yeah.
They turn off all the lights. And...
Yeah.
"Yeah,
They have like people walking around and scaring people. Like they had some people that would had like things on their knees, knee pads.
yeah,
so
they
that
did, yeah,
They could slide on the ground in front of people and like have their claws scrape the ground and have sparks going everywhere. And scaring the shit out of people was a lot of fun to see that happening.
S-
And someone I was with has clown phobia, so that was pretty fun.
Clown phobia is always fun.
yeah, never good." No, they did that because you guys didn't go to the after party because of the line, right?
We did.
Do you guys were? Why didn't I see you guys at the after party?
Because of the
Those are the
line.
worst.
Because I was like, yo, we're in the after party. Where are you at? No response.
Because you're
Oh
a dick
no, God!
I told you we were in the line for one of the ones going to one of the boat walkthroughs.
Damn it! Now I'm upset that I didn't see you guys. But yeah, they did the same thing there. They had the same kind of guys.
Yeah.
But, dude, I was not about that shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, just
That's
like
Hilarious.
it's just not my thing, dude. I like got
friend.
there
I'm
and
not
it's
here to be
like,
scared.
yeah, like that's how it was, and I was just like, this is not cool. I was like, I don't want to be scared the whole time. I don't
Yeah.
know. Like these people, like they had to specifically tell us, so like,
Were
hey,
you
don't
scared?
don't touch these people. No, it's not like scared. It was I was anxious. Like I was overly paranoid that
edge?
someone was gonna just like you said, like slide into like my body, and I was just they're like, don't touch them, and I'm like, they're getting this close to my face. If I'm freaked out and I punch you, like that's your fault, right?
Yeah.
That's how I
Who
feel.
knows,
But
man.
I mean, it was cool. And we basically just hung out in like this VIP area and like had drinks and.
From an
Okay.
outside perspective, I saw more negative tweets this TwitchCon than any of the other previous ones.
So the only thing I can say is like
Seen-
IRL like messed with the like feng shui of things, and then this after party, like the line, because of how many people there were, it just took forever.
Yeah, I just too many people for the venue that it was. It's pretty much what it came down to.
But
I feel like San Diego would have been able to accommodate that much better.
yeah, it wasn't like a traditional party, right? It was like hang out on the boat and like in this big
Yeah.
area.
Well,
and
but
they
I
had
mean
stuff, but-
the whole TwitchCon in general.
Oh yeah,
Like even when you could
The
find something that
convention
was
center.
open.
Yeah.
Yeah, even after the convention, like just the town itself, everything closing early. If you could find something open, there were lines stretching down the street, and you don't want to wait in that.
I enjoyed it much more though than last year's I
Well,
enjoyed
that's
San Diego
because
more,
you
but I enjoyed
were-
the con.
It's because you're a partner probably now.
Well, there's a lot of other things that happened in San Diego.
Oh,
And not
exactly.
riding around on the east,
Yeah.
with the East Coast stuff.
I agree.
It shouldn't
that.
say round talk. Should be updated. Anyway, I'll fix that while you guys talk. No, the one thing that I can say is like, yeah, like being at TwitchCon as a partner is a vastly different experience than being there as just a viewer or streamer. Like
Yeah, I can imagine.
way different. Something that was cool. Like partners got Coca-Cola bottles with our names on it. Like that was cool. I'm actually wearing like the jersey right now that they accidentally printed 2 for me, so that was cool.
Yeah, I wonder how
Um,
much they paid Coca-Cola for that.
I don't know if they did. I think Coca-Cola might have paid for them.
Maybe. I don't know.
Product placement, baby.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, Mondo disappeared on my screen. No.
Really?
What?
Yeah, I'm curious on that.
I just see a black box or black nothing where Mondo disappeared.
I'm a
He's
black
just-
nothing.
He's
Yeah.
he's frozen for me.
You're just
but...
you've fallen into the void or something.
I'm a black nothing.
Is everybody else on? Yeah, you're just frozen for me.
Oh yeah,
That's
look, I'm frozen for me too, I think.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, they're glass Coke bottles with like our Twitch names on it.
Yeah, I just put it up to the screen. There you go.
I would
Coca-Cola.
totally drink it. I would totally drink it. Everyone, I know
It's
a ton of
backwards, but it
people-
says
I know
share a Coke with
A ton of
Prylor.
people are gonna be like, "I'm never drinking this." Dude, I would drink that shit first thing. Save the bottle.
No, yeah, I don't want to drink
I
mine.
bet that Coke is delicious.
Yeah, we had a lot. Oh my God, no! Help! No,
Uh-oh.
come back. Okay. Like, no.
Hey, are we in the same spots?
Yeah, everyone's in the same spots, but now it's just Mondo's
Alright,
image. But what else? That everybody I assume is on the Stranger Things season 2 binge.
Damn, yeah,
I
man.
don't binge though. I don't binge.
No, yeah, I
I
tweeted
was
about it
gonna
earlier.
binge.
I watch like
I need to
two.
binge.
I
I
tweeted
wasn't gonna
2 at a
binge this
time.
season. I said I'm gonna space this one out.
and you're
Did
almost
not
done.
happen.
Oh,
No,
wait,
I'm
dude.
done.
Oh no.
I'm done, and I've started again on season 1.
See, I have self-control because I hate like searching for something else to watch when I run out of stuff to watch. So now I've just been like 2 episodes and then do something else. That way,
Man, I just watch
always
Parks and Rec
to watch.
again.
Yeah.
I've always got Parks and Rec, and I've always got Scrubs and Archer. I rewatch like the same stuff all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really wanted to space out Stranger Things, and I just stayed up all night watching.
too good.
It.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched the first episode yesterday. Go ahead, Cal.
Oh, I got like 2 hours of sleep because I watched all of the first season this morning. So
That's so amazing. I don't know if it's like a good thing or a bad thing that they release it all at one time. I was talking about it on Twitter today. Like I always enjoyed that you could have a conversation
I like it.
and theory crap. Yeah, I bet you do. Freaking. I wish that they
What?
would do like 3 episodes, like 3 episodes a week for like a month.
Hater.
And boom, that's like
Netflix wants you to binge it, and they want you to be an irresponsible adult with a job.
right.
Really
Who
reading
needs
about
jobs when you have Netflix, man?
But like when I watch it, like or when we wait like a whole year for it, and then it's over in nine hours because you watch all of it. So and you
Control, man.
no for sure. But then like for me now, because so many people have finished it, now it's me dodging spoilers. Like making sure that I don't see it and all that kind of stuff, and then I don't actually get to
Have you
theory
watched any
craft
of
them.
it?
I watched the first episode. And then it's like me trying to like I want to talk to people about it, but then people who I know watch it have already finished it, so then I can like read in their minds like what's happening.
You can read minds.
Yeah, I can see it. There you go.
Damn.
Got you.
Spy.
Yeah, exactly. But let's get to some. Unless anyone wants to talk about what they've done for the last 2 weeks other than TwitchCon. Mondo and
Stranger
Nif and the Stranger Things. Yeah.
Yeah, I've watched Stranger Things, and everybody should follow at Hopper Dances too on the Twitters.
Is that yeah? That's I saw that tweeted out from IGN. Like do the
Hopper
hopper.
dances.
Yeah.
Hopper Dances too. Yeah,
What is that?
it's the brilliant Twitter account of the week.
Yeah.
It's Hopper dancing to stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, let's take it away. Nif, do you want to add anything? What have you done in the last 2 weeks since you weren't with us?
Very little.
Very. All right. Cool. Guys in chat, let me know if any of their volume is like low or anything like that, so that I can adjust because we are using the Discord voice now, so it'll be a little bit easier to control. But yeah, take it away, Mondo.
All right. In order to take it away, I need everybody to roll a d20.
Oh God.
Yeah, I'm doing something I stole from Drunks and Dragons.
I'll take that, dude. Change over to this.
Yeah.
Oh
I'll
damn.
take that. I will too.
Hey chat, everybody roll a d20 as well in chat, please. Dude, we all
Okay.
rolled really well. It's
You
good.
did. You
Oh.
did. Umber and Varys, give me another roll.
Okay.
Roll up.
We're gonna
Yeah.
break the tie.
Yeah.
What I break my character breaks ties. I'm just kidding.
That's a good point. Damn it, dude.
correct.
Oh man.
Okay, Prylor, you have won. Give us a recap. What happened last time? on Emberfall?
Oh shit. Yeah. So I'm on drugs right now. I can't think. Let's
You guys
see.
can help him out if you'd like.
Nah.
We met
Mhm.
in the town of Emberfall. We set out to investigate a horse. Someone had a problem with a horse with something wrong with its leg, like a bone sticking out of it, running crazy, something like that. We got there. Oh, before we got there, we got attacked, or we heard some noises of a possible sound like a horse. We investigated. There were badgers eating the horse, and then they attempted to attack us. So I punted one and punched one in the chest, and I think Bacon took out a couple as well.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got to the shack.
Umber, not Bacon.
Umber.
Yeah.
Yes. And then we got to the shack. It was covered in shit. Or not
Doo-doo.
covered in shit. The inside was covered in duty, sorry,
Yeah.
and blood. I investigated it. It
We
made
said
no sense to
duty
my
84
character.
times.
Yes,
Took
and we're
an
gonna say
hours to
duty.
get the healing potions.
Yes, because I thought they were, possibly trapped. Because I'm not used to, nice DMs being, nice. I handed out those healing potions. We found a monk. No, not a monk. A priest, I think.
Yeah,
Was he a priest?
He's
Oh,
a
level
It
Cleric.
was Jamie.
Jamie,
Yeah,
he's a
Jamie,
cleric.
yeah.
God damn.
God.
Yeah.
He was super important. He saved your life. You don't even remember his name. Oh my god.
Yes.
He's on drugs. He's sick. He's
Excuses.
Yeah.
I'm always on drugs and I remember Jamie.
And we went into we followed what looked to be drag marks to the cave
Full of duty.
full of duty,
Full of duty.
and there were dead goblins. There was a
found
bunch of
carrots and a cabbage.
carrots and cabbage covered in blood.
No, there were green ones. I ate them.
I'm just kidding. And then we ran across some creatures that seemed to have, was it like no faces?
No eyes.
So no
No
eyes.
eyes.
No eyes. Okay, yeah. And one completely knocked me out with
I
one
killed
hit.
one arrow through the eye.
Then yep, she killed one, and we killed them. We saved 3 people. Can't remember their names because my character doesn't remember
2
names
men
apparently.
and a woman, and she offered to make us dinner.
She did.
But their house was covered in shit.
Yeah.
we don't want nothing cooked from inside there.
Yeah.
And I think we were debating going back to Emberfall rather than staying around here.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's where we kind of left off, but I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah,
Storytelling.
That's pretty close. It was a couple of days after a big earthquake. There were
Oh, yeah,
miners
yeah.
trapped in the mines and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony had driven some of them back to town, but he was afraid of breaking the wagon, so he made some of them get out and walk, and now they're
they're
missing.
gone.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
missing. Yeah.
And the cute little badgers that you punted.
They were vicious fuckers.
Some of them survive though. They'll go on to have cute children and.
Till I meet them, and then I crush them as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
so-
gonna light these beavers on fire. Or badgers.
Beavers.
Badgers. Sorry.
But yeah, you guys rescued that nice farm family and one of their farm hands. The other farm hand, they were pretty sure was dead, and it's probably his blood that was like splattered all over the house. The Dolans.
Dolans. Got it.
The Dolans. Yeah, so the Dolans are like, Mrs. Dolan, Janice, she's like, well, you don't need to stay for dinner, but we appreciate the offer to take us back to Emberfall, but the house won't clean itself.
It might.
Is that what you say?
Oh, I don't think so. It's not a magic house.
Oh, all right.
But if there's ever anything we could do for you, I'm a healer. If you ever require some healing, I'd be more than happy to help you guys out. If you want to come back in a few days, I could probably give you some cures and stuff. And thank you so much.
Good luck with cleaning that house.
Yeah, that's
She
not
look-
going to
she-
be easy.
Yeah, she looks at her husband and she's like, "Oh, we'll get it done, won't we?" And he's like, "Yes, dear."
Ugh.
Gonna be fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll need
Gross.
some Clorox.
some bleach in there. Yeah.
Yeah, they're
This
definitely-
Clorox spell, is that a thing?
Prestidigitation. If they use that a lot, it's a cantrip. If one of you guys was a wizard or something, you could hook
Yeah,
them
if
up.
only we had like a
If all-
diverse party.
Yeah.
Is that a Pepsi? Ew.
Yeah, it's not my
Ew.
favorite, but it's what I got. Leave me alone.
Throw it in the garbage.
I tried to drink
Okay.
Pepsi at VidCon and I almost died.
As long as it's ice cold, it's bearable.
It's not.
It's not even that.
Uh,
Is that a cherry coke?
No, it's fucking
Much
Oh wait,
better.
Superior soda.
yeah, that it definitely is. Anyway, so we're going back to Emberfall because we don't want to stay out here at night.
Yeah. Let's get,
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah, and it's probably like what did we say, like afternoon? Because you guys went to investigate this in the morning,
Yeah,
bumbled about a bit, fought some stuff.
probably afternoon. Yeah. Where did we put
Yes.
the? Oh yeah, we were talking about. Never mind. I don't. My character doesn't know that actually. So
We were pressed for time, were we not? I thought there was some reason why we wanted to get back to Emberfall faster.
well, it's just people are disappearing.
Okay.
But I don't
Is it
want to be
almost
cut out at night.
nightfall, or
No,
what?
he said it was.
Yeah, I think you want to get back before nightfall, I think was a concern, but I mean, you've got time.
So there's no way I can rest during this travel, right? The road is way too bumpy.
You could take a short rest. No, the road's not so bumpy that you couldn't even rest on the wagon. Sure, you could rest on the wagon.
All right.
You could take
Can I
a
do
short
that? Because I need
Sure.
some HP back.
Yeah, I mean, so you could get back you could roll.
Let's
your
not
hit
make him
die.
get out and walk.
It should be.
What you could do. He is probably the heaviest one of you,
Yeah.
or at least
Where-
the deepest, anyway. I don't know how much he weighs compared to Umber, but
I've updated this.
How much
thing
is
6 times.
the hit dice for the
D10
D10?
for a monk?
for a monk, it should just be a D8, I think.
Mm,
If you click the hit dice thing on your character sheet, it'll automatically roll that for you.
Okay, well,
Wait, really?
Mm-hmm.
1d8 plus 2.
Yeah.
So, okay,
so you did really well. Yeah, you're
yeah. My rolls are
you had a super nap.
yeah.
I need to roll as well, so not as
I
good.
only
But
needed 5, but
I'm at 5. All right.
all right, full health.
And I guess I'm driving the carriage probably, so I'm not. Can't rest. Can't sleep.
You don't need to sleep. I'd say that you could take a short rest while just driving the wagon.
Short rest. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you could roll a hit die while driving the wagon.
I don't need a short rest. Nothing happened to me.
Rub it in.
Nothing happened.
She's the rogue. She shouldn't be taking damage. It's good.
So that hit dice gets added to my HP
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
up to max.
Right.
Who's riding when you're sleeping? Do we crash? What's going on?
He says
Jamie,
not
Jamie's like, I
on
could take the
autopilot?
reins.
Yeah.
Mr. Anthony, I can take the reins for you if you'd like to sit in the back with your friends and
Fair enough.
bind that wound.
Yes, I do.
You don't want it to get
I'll
infected.
nod off of it.
I'm not going to make anyone get out and walk or anything.
Nicer than I am. And then I
Jamie, do you want to take a rest?
No, I'm good, sir.
Totally
sure?
let me control the thing.
You want to
I
drive?
can drive amazingly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. You can drive, ma'am.
Oh God.
Called you, ma'am.
It's Fee. I'm not a ma'am. I'm not my mom.
Okay, Miss Fee.
Oh gosh, here we go. Does she have to? Are you gonna make her roll for it, Mondo?
For what? For driving the wagon?
Yeah.
No, it's
Oh.
just it's an easy trip.
Phew. The rut road I thought was treacherous.
Rut road.
You don't want to haul ass down the rut road, but if you just going at a steady pace, it's like it practically drives itself because the ruts are so deep.
Cool.
But yeah, if you were just like trying to haul ass down it, that could be problematic.
Okay.
Let's go a little under as fast as possible.
Just feels like a really long climb on a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Yeah, you guys get back to Emberfall without any sort of incident. The gate guards just let you just move that wagon on in. People are just going about their usual mid-afternoon stuff.
Cool. I guess I'll look. Does Umber know about the people who went missing? Did Anthony say anything to us? I don't remember because I think you were told when you were grabbing the carriage, and I don't think we were with you.
That the two walkers went missing.
Yeah.
I think before we left, I said keep an eye out.
Okay.
If
I think you're right. Yeah. So I guess I'll look to Anthony and be like, earlier you said that 2 of the miners went missing. Do you remember where? We could maybe look for them while we're doing things.
Oh yeah, well I made them get out at the beginning of the rut road. I nodded off on the way back. I meant to keep an eye out.
Yeah, we could maybe look around now. Maybe see if something similar happened to them, like happened to the horse. Or we could go to the dead man's shaft and see if we can lend our help there.
Yeah, sure. You see, Sheriff Wilson is approaching you, and he's like, "Hey guys, how did things go? Did you figure out what happened to the Dolans?"
Look to Varys.
It seemed that there was some creatures from a nearby cave came and abducted them, and you don't really want. I could spare you the details, but it was
We're
gruesome.
going to eat them.
Lots of
Yes,
duty.
there was shit everywhere and blood, and it looks like they were going to, eat them.
And
And
just killed their horse.
they even killed all the goblins, I guess, that were in that cave as well. It's something I've never seen before.
We killed them right back, though.
Yes,
They did.
you took care of the problem. Yeah.
Jamie pipes up. He's like, "They are absolute heroes, sir. They went right in and they fought those weird eyeless monsters and they did well."
I'll look to him and say it wasn't easy. A bunch of us took some heavy hits, and then maybe he'll look and he'll see that because I was down to 1 HP, so maybe there's some bandages or something since Jamie ran out of spell slots to heal me. So I kind of look at him and I say it's probably smart for you to double your guard, or at least make sure that your guard members know that there are things around, and they've been killing, or at least abducting.
All right, I'll talk to the captain of the guard about that. Some of my rangers still haven't returned from the woods. It's a little disturbing, and apparently there are 3 miners missing. Ducky, Bill, and Sandy. You guys haven't seen any of them, have you?
Look to Anthony.
I just shake my head.
No, sir. And how
All right,
about that murder?
Yeah, Varys, so you wanted to go out to Dokes.
I do.
First thing in the morning, all right for you?
Sounds good. It's a little late now to start there, I imagine.
Yeah, especially if there's strange things about in the woods.
Mondo, can you give me an idea? So this rut road,
Yeah.
in like relation to Emberfall being the point of the rut road where we ended, and like the other end of the rut road is where I dropped these guys off that made them walk.
Mm-hmm.
What like direction? Like what direction are we talking about here?
It's like it's northwest, northeast of where you are. Like there are the mines there. Here's Emberfall on the map there. So like,
Can you pull the map
again,
up?
this map isn't to scale. Did I not move you guys to the map? I did not.
No.
Sorry. Bam. There we go.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not worried about scale. I'm just kind of general direction.
Yeah. Here's where the mines are.
Yep.
There's Emberfall. And again, like it's not scale, so like where those two roads meet, probably right about there. Boop.
Okay. So where I'm like made them get out to walk, like how long of a walk would it have been back to Emberfall?
It probably would have been about 5 miles or so.
So I speak up to the sheriff and just say, I feel terrible about these guys I made walk. 5 miles north of here. Do you know where, any sites of suspicion or anywhere that I could possibly look for these guys where they may have gone missing?
Aside from farms, I mean, there's really nothing of interest up that way. It's just the roads and farms. You made them get out and walk. What?
I thought we went over this. I didn't want to.
Did you tell the sheriff?
Maybe, I don't know. That's just me, like in frustration, because I like my character feels like he's told everyone. I didn't want to break the carriage. It wasn't my carriage. I felt we might have been overweight, so yeah, I made a couple of them get out and walk. I thought it would be no problem. I thought they would get back before nightfall, but I don't know. Seemingly they've disappeared into thin air.
Well, once my rangers heal up a bit, I can have them go out there and take a look. You let them off.
Right at the north side of the rut road. Yes.
All right.
How many rangers haven't returned?
There are 4 that haven't returned at the moment. Yeah.
They were supposed to return by now, or this is someone.
Yeah, they should have all been back yesterday.
And 3 miners are missing.
And 3 miners are missing. Yes.
Ducky and who?
Ducky, Bill, and Sandy. From what they tell me.
Okey-dokey.
Has there been any progress at the mines, getting the people out?
No, not much. They're still digging. It doesn't look good for Dwifford, but they don't want to give up hope, and I can't say I blame them.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Just then, you see this woman come approaching you guys. Like, she looks pretty stern. She's Vonda Stolka. She's the leader of the clerics that have been hanging out in the city lately. And she looks really fucking annoyed. And she just kind of marches up to Jamie, and she's just she says, "Brother Jamie, where have you been?" And she just kind of grabs him and gives him a little shake, but then she kind of hugs him. And he's, I just wanted to see if I could help, and so I went to the farm and I met these folks, and it was pretty scary.
Does anybody want to tell her what happened, or?
I guess I'll just say, yeah, but if Jamie hadn't have been there, we might not have made it back.
It's true. He helped. He healed 2 of us. He helped us inside the cave. He helped us rescue those 3 people.
He was much braver than he thought he'd be.
She looks at you guys, and then she looks at Jamie again. She just gives him a hug. She says, she's like, from now on, though, don't wander off without telling me. We were going to head down there ourselves, but we spent most of the day looking for you. And he's like, I'm sorry, Vonda Stolka. I'll make sure I behave myself in the future, and I'll make sure I always tell you where I'm going. I was just so eager to prove myself. But these are my new friends. This is Miss Fee, and this is Varys, and this is Umber, and this is Anthony, and they're heroes. They saved that farm couple and their farmhand. There was duty. It was terrible.
Yeah.
You were there as well, Jamie. You were part of it.
And she turns to you and like, she shakes each one of your hand. Well, she offers each one, her hand to shake.
Yeah, I think I definitely shake her hand.
Yeah,
Shake
she
her hand.
seems.
Shake.
Yeah, she seems pretty strong and stuff. She's a. Let me pull up her picture real quick, and I'll show you what she looks like. She's a nice lady. Where is she?
And if I remember correctly, she's the one who is looking for like the ancient relic type thing. Like she's looking for the ruins or something.
Yeah, she's looking for an ancient temple.
Temple, yeah. Okay. Awesome. So she's like wearing like full armor, so she kind of like looks like maybe a little bit more battle tested than what Jamie does.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So she thanks you guys for bringing Jamie back okay. She says, thanks for bringing him home safely. I really appreciate it. He's young and he's eager, and well, thank you for bringing him back safely.
It's not a problem.
No problem.
He helped us, so we kind of maybe I like pat Jamie on the back as they walk off.
He looks really pleased. He looks back at you and he big smile. He's really cheesing it up. He's got a biggie size smile.
Hey. I might say to him that, Jamie, you're welcome in our group anytime, or you're welcome to travel with us anytime.
Thank you, sir. And he goes off with the lady. Yeah, so the sheriff's like, yeah, so Varys, in the morning we can leave if you want to meet me out here in front of the inn, say 9 o'clock.
You still got a room for me in the laughing ogre?
Absolutely.
All right. Meet you in the morning.
Okay, he nods at the rest of you and he just walks off.
I look at the group and I say, well, what now? We have all day. Is there anything
We've
we
got
want
like
to
a
do?
couple of hours before sunset.
Are we going with Varys in the morning? I asked you guys, you two.
Well, it doesn't seem like we're going to be much use in the mines, and we might be able to help Varys solve this murder, or...
I'd like to have you guys around just in case something arises. You guys seem to know how to handle yourself.
Varys, what are your leads up until this point? Any leads or
I have nothing. I haven't
evidence or
gotten to the site at all. All I know is there's been a murder, and it's time to investigate.
Well, I could definitely use some food before I sleep, so
Yeah, I think...
I'm gonna go eat.
Yeah, that sounds good. And I said we might be able to go to the Black and Red Tavern. I might be able to help us out, or at least there's some entertainment usually there. It's where I was performing before I met you guys.
Yeah, you get an entertainer discount for us?
We might be able to. We can see. At the very least, we might not have to deal with bar fights at the Laughing Ogre. We could just enjoy ourselves and watch a show if they've found an act.
What if the bar fight is how we enjoy ourselves?
I was gonna say that's more entertaining than watching some fire dancer. No offense.
Maybe, but...
Oh, snap.
Oh.
Maybe. It might be, but sometimes I don't enjoy having to make people bleed, and I just like
you
to...
can just sit back and
hang out.
watch. It's entertaining as well.
Fair enough.
All I know is I got free room and board at the Laughing Ogre, so unless you got free food
Can you give
at
me
the,
free food?
I don't know if I can give you free food. I can probably get an extra helping and give you some, but I don't think I could do it for all of us.
Well, then let's, if a bar fight is for us, or for at least you guys, I don't mind tagging along. I'd like to see what happens, especially since apparently you don't need my help.
In a fight. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe everyone's chilling tonight.
I see what you guys are looking for.
Free food.
Free food. All right, let's try.
Warm bed.
Okay. All right, so you guys are heading to the Black and Red?
I think we're going to the Laughing Ogre, actually. Yeah.
Oh, Laughing Ogre? Okay.
Yeah.
They override my decision there.
Oh, okay, cool. Let me,
He's like, okay, cool. There's a mob of people that's waiting to kill you there.
yeah, there's just a mob of people waiting to kill you.
And
Well,
there's
no,
shit
actually-
everywhere. It's duty.
My monitors.
I actually have a map for the Laughing Ogre, so
Yeah.
I do not currently yet have a map for the Black and the Red.
A good
Yeah,
thing.
so you guys get to the Laughing Ogre. There are miners and loggers hanging about, and you know, just a bunch of people sitting and drinking and eating. Let's fix this miner. He's no longer unconscious and he's a miner now.
It's still laying there from.
Actually, this one here is. He is still laying there from last night. He's a really big, beefy boy, and you know,
They just couldn't drag him to the cell.
they couldn't drag him. He's snoring. They're just like his stomach's still moving. He's fine.
Just knocked out still. Cool. So I think we just grab drinks and food, or at least that's what Umber's doing, grabbing some stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Jess Suppers, the owner and proprietor of the Laughing Ogre. She comes over and she's looking at you all just like, you're not going to start another bar fight, are you? Not that you started one. You know, you helped to end it, but I just I've still got that big lug sleeping on the floor. Just you're not here to start another fight, are you?
It's not on our agenda. No.
All right.
Why is he
Oh, Mr.
still-
Varus, I see you there.
Yeah.
Yes. I think I could
Yeah,
get a
Hey, wake that guy
big
up.
plate of food, please.
Sure. You like a big plate? I've got
Maybe even a bowl. Just a lot of food. I'm really hungry. And a drink.
yeah, we've got some badger stew brewing up right now.
You mean
My
beaver?
favorite.
No beaver today.
Oh.
We had beaver last week, but some badgers came running into town early this morning, and you know.
Pretty sure this is the flying spaghetti monster over here.
She is the flying spaghetti monster.
That's what I thought.
No, it's a nice dwarf. That's a nice dwarvish lady.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I like
Is
the nose
that
ring.
is that not
I
what
like
you
the
saw?
beard.
Is that not what you saw before?
I just saw the spaghetti hair. When it's smaller, it looks like spaghetti.
Yeah.
Do you say that to her? Like,
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe I proclaimed it from over here by the fireplace, but I didn't say it to.
okay,
I was more so talking to myself.
gotcha.
Oh
Awesome.
shit! There's. I'm gonna move this table. I didn't realize this was empty.
Okay, so we're hanging out over here instead. That's what's happening.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Please,
What
like,
if I
nah.
wanted to sit by myself?
Too late.
Too bad. You're by the fire.
Yeah, it's
You
warm
sold
over
it.
Here. It's warm.
Is it cold? Like in the area?
It's warm. We're by the fire. We just said.
No, like outside.
Yeah, it's fall. It's like you know, it's crisp.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, Jess Suppers comes back with some regular sized bowls of the badger stew for you guys. She has one really large bowl. She hands that one to Varys, and she's like, "Here you go. Here's the biggie size badger stew."
Thank you so much.
God damn it, I hate you.
Yeah, I just start, shoveling it in.
Yeah. Yeah, the people sitting around, they they're looking your way and stuff, but no one's really looking too hard, except for maybe Fee. It just seems like an average kind of like afternoon at the Laughing Ogre.
Cool.
I want a big pile of sweet cakes.
Is this Jamie?
It is. He's not there right now though. Yeah, that's just like
Okay.
from last
Okay.
time. Yeah. Oop, there he goes. Jess says, what can I get you, love?
Big pile of sweet cakes and a big mug of mead.
Sure, I think I can handle that. She runs off. She comes back a moment later with a big pile of sweet cakes and a big old mug of mead.
Nice.
Yeah. Don't you want to sit with your friends there?
I don't have any friends.
It's none of my business. And she walks off.
And I'm just going to proceed to eat like 10 different sweet cakes.
Oh my god.
Sugar high.
Nice.
So I think, I mean, at least for me, I'm just gonna chill unless something like substantial happens until tomorrow morning.
Yeah,
Okay.
after I eat my stew, I kind of just like curl up on the ground by this fireplace.
Oh yeah, and you're small. You're like super small too. So yeah.
Really small.
Does anybody in this tavern look like the old man that turned to smoke?
Old man that turned to smoke, I have no idea what you're speaking about.
Yes, you do.
What are you doing? Are you looking around or anything?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you looking in this direction here?
Old man that turned to smoke. Why do I
Which,
not
which
remember that?
direction? In the very beginning.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
was like, I chased
Then the
him.
baker, you
No,
remember
The
the baker?
baker.
Oh, the baker.
No.
Yep, the baker.
Not the baker.
What?
Sam
Am I
the
looking in that
baker.
general direction?
But it
Yeah,
happened
that's
at the
where
same
he was sitting,
time.
right? Yeah. Yeah. What is this? Can I see him? Of course I can.
Yeah, if you can actually see him, like
I can.
yeah, he's looking through the window.
Oh
And
my god, can I chase him again?
Hipsters.
you can absolutely try.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I'm just gonna like
the
fucking
way you
hightail
said
it.
that. Oh yeah.
He's like, oh my. And he kind of runs around the corner again.
Just can I yell for him to stop? Jesus Christ. He disappeared again.
He did. Sam the baker is outside.
I wave at Sam and I go back inside. I'm not
He's
doing
like, were you looking for? Oh,
we can make friends later. I have to write about this in my journal now.
with Sam the baker. Oh.
He just wants a friend.
Yeah, but he started hightailing it once he noticed you. Was when you saw him, he was looking right at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
Like that last time.
Yep.
He
was
don't like
staring
you.
at
I'm gonna come up next to Varys and be like, "There's this dude. He keeps staring at me, and whenever I go to chase him down, he just kind of disappears."
Are you saying it loud enough for both of us to hear?
No.
Okay.
He disappears? What do you mean he disappears?
I mean, like he's there, and then he's not. He disappears.
Maybe
You're like
next
a
time you.
detective.
Yes.
Figure it out. He's
Where was
following
he?
me outside. I point at the
Well,
window.
Next time you see him, point him out to me.
Sit down. Okie dokie.
Was he wearing anything that was identifiable?
I'm assuming he's just wearing brown, right?
Yeah, he's wearing a big brown robe and a cloak. And he did have a long sword and he was carrying a quarterstaff.
And he's really fast for an old man.
Yeah, he's pretty fast.
Faster than me.
And he was kind of, he's kind of big. I mean, he wasn't like a frail old man. He was like a strong looking old man.
I'm making notes in my journal.
Okay.
Well, that's not very descriptive, but maybe next time if you point him out to me, I can recognize his face or something.
Sure.
What was that?
She's glaring at you.
Oh.
But so you got like miners talking about mining stuff and about like, how the dig's going and stuff, and poor Dwiffit is probably, probably dead. And
Probably dead.
yeah, loggers are talking about the barge yard. And how like they don't know what they're gonna do if they don't get the barge yard fixed quickly, and how the Martells are just not really paying anyone until the barge yard is fixed. That's some of the chatter going on there.
Barge yard.
Yeah, the barge yard.
Board yard.
Barge yard?
Or
Yeah, George.
George.
The yard of barges?
Do I know what murder Varys is investigating?
Um,
I think we all heard him talking to the sheriff about it, at least.
yeah, I don't think there'd be any reason for you, unless Vera shared any information with you, like once like you two met up in town or whatever. There'd be no reason for you to really know about it. If you've been in town for a little while, I mean, you probably heard that like a rock gnome named Gimble, Dolby Gimble, was murdered in Dokes, but you know, people aren't really, you know, they're just like it's just tragic. He was someone slit his throat. It's horrible.
Terrible.
All sorts of horrible things happening lately.
Okay.
This place doesn't seem like it's going too well. First an earthquake. Now we got people murdered and going missing, and houses full of shit and blood.
That miner finally wakes up and he kind of shakes his head and stuff. And he's like, "Oh,
Isn't that,
yeah,
that's the one that like Fee headbutt, right? I'm
yeah."
pretty sure. Just
He looks a little confused and he just kind of wanders out.
yeah, chilling.
Yeah, so I mean, nothing's really happening. There's just that, you know, all that chatter going on. I mean, if there's nothing else you guys want to do, like necessarily in the bar in the town, we can just skip ahead to the next morning. You guys go to sleep. You get, you know, all your goodies back as far as like hit points and
Awesome.
Dice, yeah.
hit dice. You get your hit dice back. Anything you might have. I don't think you guys have anything you would have used up at this point, like no spell slots or nothing. No one's got any spell
What are
slots.
those? Yeah, no, I think we're all good. Got
All right.
Unless
Investigate
you want to go to
this.
the barge yard, but that's...
Barge yard.
Barge yard.
Yeah. The barge yard.
Yeah, I'm sleeping. I'm just like, I'm kind of like making noises at this point. I'm like,
Yeah, I'm gonna retire to my room.
sleep.
Okay. All right. So the next morning, if you're all going to meet outside, Sheriff Wilson is there. He's got a wagon handy, and he bids you all good morning. You guys would have had time for breakfast if you didn't like sleep in or anything.
Yeah, we probably did that.
Yep.
Sweet cakes for breakfast.
There you go. Yeah, she's got some really nice fresh sweet cakes too. She got some extra for you.
They're less chewy.
Did she get them from Sam, the baker?
Absolutely. Sam the baker makes the sweet cakes.
Nice.
You go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah. I guess I'd jump on the wagon. Is like I'm guessing a wagon that has 2 seats in the front, or like a bench in the front where 2 people could sit, or how is this wagon?
Yeah, there's two seats in the front, you know, on the bench. You could squeeze someone else smaller up there with the 2 of you as well if you wanted to. And then this is designed for like people to ride in. So I mean, there's benches in the back, like nobody's
Okay.
got to like.
All right.
Squat on
I
the
jump
floor.
up in the front with Wilson, and as everyone's getting back in, I was like, "Is there anything more you can tell me about the murder that I'm going to be investigating?"
He's
I
like,
squeeze up
well,
there and totally listen now. He
I
said
mean-
someone smaller. I'm
not much. I mean, not about the murder itself. I mean, Dolby Gimble was he was a talented tinkerer, and you know, he used to repair, identify, you know, items for people. He used to make all sorts of little gadgets and stuff, little mechanical clockwork devices. It's pretty nifty stuff. You
Was
know,
there anybody
he's-
that hated him?
Not that I know of. I mean, he was pretty popular. People liked him. You know, offered fair prices. Did quality work. I can't think of anyone that would have hated him. They found him in his shop with his throat slit. And everything in the shop had been rifled through. All the cabinets and little doodads that he keeps about.
How long ago was this?
It was about a week ago.
And the body's still there?
Oh no. We took care of that. You know, we didn't leave the body there.
Was the cut precise or was it jagged? Did it look like it was used with a good blade?
Yeah, it looked like a sharp knife. Yeah, it was a nice clean and deep cut.
When was he
Sounds
on?
like they were looking for something that he may have had.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a murder of passion. It sounds like someone was there to
Or an accident?
kill him and
They definitely.
There was also a weird burn on the back of his neck. Haven't been able to figure out what it was. It wasn't like a. It's just hard to explain. It was just.
Do the farmers around here? Do they?
what do you mean?
Do
by
they
burn in
brand?
the back of
Do
his head?
They brand?
Was it a brand?
No, it's like a small, like the size of like a gold coin or something. Just like a. It just
Did you have someone draw what it was?
Maybe he was touched by the flying spaghetti monster.
I love how it's like.
Actually, I thought about this, like whether or not there would have been like a sketch artist, and yeah, give me a second.
Did you really? Oh God! Oh, cool.
Well, no, I didn't go that far. I was like,
okay.
well, what am I doing? But
I want to know what the emblem.
yeah.
Like if it was an emblem, I'd imagine. I would hope someone would write it down, but
Maybe it just looked like a hickey.
You said it looked like a burnt, like from a coin, like maybe like a gold coin or something.
Gold
No,
coins.
I just took that to mean to like the size of a gold coin. It's actually like an imprint of a coin, like a design.
yeah, no, not an imprint. Just the skin just it appeared burned. I've seen enough burns in my life to know what a burn looks like.
like a cigarette lighter on someone's.
Yeah, like someone took a cigarette lighter out of a car.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know what those are.
Have you?
Had cars-
Oh, that wasn't in character.
Wow.
Sorry.
Have you seen that? Have you seen those cigarette lighters? It's like a Deadpool moment. A thing in the car. No, don't see Deadpool.
Yes.
Okay.
Freehand. Okay, there we go.
Oh, you're gonna draw it for us?
Opening scene, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the opening scene. It's awesome. Trying to think if I could think of any questions to ask Varys that or like any type of thing. Have you ever investigated a murder before where there seems to be no motive? Like no one dislikes him enough to kill him. It seemed clean, like they were there for a reason. They were maybe
What's
looking. Are you serious?
Yeah. Sorry, I was distracted.
Yeah, I said,
Wow.
are you looking? I said, have you ever investigated a murder where it doesn't seem like there's really a reason? Nobody in town hates the person. There's
always a reason.
fair, but in this sense, it doesn't seem like there's much of one. We know that most likely that the person was killed on, like it wasn't a fight or a.
Well, it doesn't seem like it was a murder of passion.
I think they were looking
As
for
though
something.
He was clean cut. Seems like someone was here. He may have gotten in the way. They sliced his throat. They were looking for something.
Sheriff, did he recently talk about finding anything or
Yeah.
making anything or creating anything of value? Does he like to run his mouth? Is there maybe someone he confides in?
Is there a
I just
with
asked
the?
you like 4 questions.
I mean, you might want to talk to someone at Dokes, but one of the regulars there, before I could get over there, he did he did draw a picture of the murder scene.
Last KO.
So I have it here. I don't know if it's going to be of any use to you, but I do have it here. And he produces a small scroll.
That looks a little something
I don't know
like.
if it'll be much use to you, but
There we go. Okay, yeah. He produces a small scroll and shows it to you. He's like, "Yeah, this is it." Like I said, I don't think it's gonna. But
I like his choice of hats.
It's a
Yeah,
gnome.
he had a beard. The artist didn't draw the he didn't draw the beard, but Dolby Gimbal did have a beard.
I don't know why.
I totally,
think
I
that's so
take
funny.
that and I just inspect it. Like, you know,
Just like really looking at it.
He's like, but
yeah, I can't
Oh
make
my
out the
God.
symbol.
you might want to,
On the back
you
of
know,
his
you might be able to talk to his neighbors.
I don't know why. I think
A lot
this
of
is
his,
so funny.
a lot of his neighbors and his quote unquote family have, you know, like I said before, we could really lock the place down. We, you know, they came in, they cleared out things that they said belonged to them.
Yeah.
So it's pretty, you know.
After they picked up the cigarette lighter, did anybody take a cell phone picture?
Yeah, they uploaded them to Twitter. It was all over Twitter.
Okay.
Hashtag Dead Dolby.
We should get that trending.
Yes.
Too bad we're not Critical Role. Anyway,
So yeah, let's go down the road.
Yeah, but it takes you a couple of hours to get to Dokes. You take the rut road.
This whole time I have the paper out and my magnifying glass, seeing if I can identify the mark.
Yeah, there's nothing to identify. You take the Dokes Road, which leads to Dokes. You go over this little bridge here to the River Frith. Did I move? Oh, shit.
You notice that one of his legs looks really weird.
Yeah. Yeah, not much of an artist. I mean, he was trying to help, and I told him I appreciate it, but he's not much of an artist.
Wilson, is there any part of the city that wouldn't want him tinkering with things? Maybe he was creating something that a religion or a group of people wouldn't like because it might put them out of working or anything like that?
Nothing like that. I mean, like I said, Dolby was just, you know, he's a tinkerer, inventor, you know, self-proclaimed genius, but people liked him.
Leave the investigating to the investigator.
But they take you to, eventually you arrive in Dokes.
I look at him and I'm just like, I'm doing your job, man. I'm doing your job.
And the people are looking as you guys come to town. There's all sorts of people, you know, watching. You know, they see Sheriff Wilson on a wagon with a whole bunch of weird-looking people, and they're like, you know,
town to me?
yeah, it's a small like farming kind of town. There's a lot of, you know, small homesteads. There's a couple of you know, general store type stores. There's one tavern. There's stores that sell like farming tools and things like that. Also, like, you know, mostly stone. Most of the buildings are stone with slate roofs.
Okay.
There seem to be a lot of rock gnomes. You know, maybe like one out of every 3 people.
Is it like
Is a rock gnome?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it like an obvious spectacle, like when we roll into town? Like, are we very apparent, or do people not even notice us?
People are noticing you mostly because, I mean, you're with Sheriff Wilson.
Yeah.
That seems to be like the main focus. Like they see Sheriff Wilson coming with, you know, with strangers. Sheriff Wilson with strangers. You know, and they know that Sheriff Wilson was dealing with this like dead gnome thing.
Dead gnome thing.
Yeah. But yeah, so you guys ride through the town, and just on the outskirts, he takes you to this like small house.
As we get out, maybe I like try and like, I don't know, look around the outside of the house to see. I mean, it's been a week, so
The perimeter.
just to see if there's like, I don't know, anything that would be worth like in the like around, if anything has been broken or, you know, anything that can tell me like where somebody went. But I guess it's been a week, so who knows how many people have come and gone.
Yeah, I walk up to the door, I cut the yellow tape, and then I push it open.
He's like, Sheriff Wilson says it's not that simple. All right, the sign here reads Dolby Gimbal, genius, inventor, tinkerer, and Wilson tells Varys, like, you know, he's just like, He's like, if you need to get through any of the outer doors, just say the word spooked. We had someone come and secure the doors, after we got here and after, unfortunately, most of the crime scene and everything else had been disturbed. We couldn't get here any sooner.
Spooked?
Unfortunately.
Spooked.
Spooked. When you say spooked, you hear this door unlock.
I just repeat it. Spooked. Spooked. Spooked.
Lock.
Spooked. Spooked. Spooked.
I push the door open
Okay.
I'm locking
and then I
behind
take
you.
a step in.
Can I really quickly ask the sheriff if there have been any other suspicious
Warning.
things
These
anywhere?
premises are off
around
limits
other
without
murders?
express permission of the proper authorities. If you feel that you should be granted access, contact Sheriff Wilson or one of his representatives. Your identity has been noted.
Did everybody hear that?
Yeah, that was awesome.
Okay.
Sheriff Wilson, I would like to inform you that we are entering.
He's like, oh, that's not for you. That's not for you. I'm sorry. We also had someone wherever the entrances were, we had someone cast Magic Mouth, trying to just keep people from, stealing anything else, disturbing things further. So you might hear that quite often.
I appreciate that. So where exactly did the murder happen?
One of the buildings out back, his workshop.
Okay, so not in this area.
Not in this area. But yeah, he's got this like nice table set up, where it looks like he has some company, if he ever has company. These bookshelves are mostly stripped of the books. This cupboard here in the corner has been opened and emptied out. There's a small suit of chainmail in the corner, an empty weapon rack. He's got these nice comfortable chairs and a couch like around this bearskin rug, which looks like it might have been dragged like about a foot before someone stopped it.
From what we've seen, does it seem like maybe he has a little bit more money of like the things that he has inside of his house? Like maybe he might be a little bit more eccentric than some. Or just
none of his stuff really seems like it's
okay,
like rich man stuff. Like it doesn't seem like he really has more money than the
Okay.
average gnome. But that armor is really nice. That chainmail is really nice.
Maybe like since I've noticed that, I'll say it looks like he has a nice chain shirt there.
Yeah.
Maybe he was killed for the things he was making, or maybe he was making something for someone and decided not to anymore.
Maybe he's a retired adventurer. He used to run with a group, maybe 50 years ago. I mean, he hasn't done any adventuring since, but that was his chain from back in the day.
And he mostly made things for the people around town. You don't know of him dealing with anyone from outside of Emberfall, or what's the town called? This town called?
Dokes.
Dokes. Or outside of Dokes?
Not that I'm aware of. None of the neighbors seem to think he was dealing with anyone, other than the normal folk. Fixing farmer stuffs, making little toys and trinkets for the rich and famous. His toys and trinkets were very popular. He used to make like little walking birds, and like they would even like fly sometimes, and
Interesting.
very talented tinkerer.
Seems so. It would seem weird that a town of this size, or even the size of Emberfall, would want someone like him gone with the amount of good he could do.
I agree wholeheartedly, which is one of the reasons why this whole thing seems a little more perplexing than your average murder case. We don't have a lot of those here. But
So you said
I opened up the other doors for you in the inside the house, to the other rooms if you wanted to take a look.
Yeah. You said the rug seemed like it was pulled a little bit.
Yeah, it looked like someone tried to drag the rug, like maybe like about a foot or two, and then just kind of like stopped.
Okay, I'm gonna take out my staff and start hitting the ground and walking like every say half a foot and hit the ground and kind of tap to see if there's any hollow spots around the rug or underneath the rug.
Sure. Yeah, there don't appear to be any.
Okay.
I like where your head's at, though.
Yeah, me too. Absolutely. I kind of wish I put one there now.
Because why was the rug pulled? Possibly. Gonna walk into this room over here.
Can I wear the rug and pretend to be a bear?
You guys can do
Let's see,
all
why
of
not?
those things. The only thing moving the rug reveals, aside from the fact that Fee probably looks real cute as a bear, is a big clean spot on the floor. Like, not the floor was very dirty or anything, but like, it's definitely cleaner under where the rug was. But that's pretty much all you see there.
But clean as in like the rug's been there a while and
Yeah,
it would leave a clean spot normally.
right.
All right. Is there anything in this left room that I would notice?
In the
out of the ordinary?
kitchen, he's got a really nice stove. It's like probably the fanciest stove you've ever seen, like over here. It's because he was a cool little tinkerer and inventor. He's got a nice stove. All of his cupboards are empty and opened. There's really nothing else. There's nothing else of note there. He's got empty shelves. There's like a couple of like jars of some sort of pickled vegetable that maybe weren't so popular. You don't even recognize them. There's like some weird green spiky thing.
I want to eat it.
You can eat it.
Oh, yeah.
You can eat it.
It's pretty good. It's some sort of like spiky vegetable, but it tastes pretty good. It's been pickled.
Ah, delicious pickled spiky vegetable.
All right.
Well, this wouldn't be a bad spot here. Like before, maybe you check out some of the other buildings. Yeah.
My mic might have been muted for that, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know if I muted it, but we'll be back in about 3 minutes after this break here. Want to just say I appreciate you guys watching. We'll be right back.